Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Joe. Welcome to recap episode number 64. We're going to be covering ABC Monday Night Football, Beethoven, the Ultimate Canine Caper, Lester the Unlikely, Choplifter 3, Rescue Survive. I wanted to say Search and Rescue. And then Jim Power, the Lost Dimension in 3D. So let's get this started. ABC Monday Night Football. The best thing about this game is that they managed to get like the ABC like football intro theme, which I can't even tell you now, but when I heard it and I turned it on, I was like, oh, I recognize that from my youth. Otherwise, it plays like a John Madden clone, frankly. It's slow, it's bad, I don't care for it. I know people love Madden games, I could give less about them. If I wanted to play football, God, I'm going to put in Tecmo Bowl, Tecmo Super Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl. Those are the best football games ever, in my standing in my opinion. I think I actually did win this game too, and it's just the graphics are okay. I don't think there was music because I don't think 90% of sports games on the Super Nintendo didn't have music. The controls were all right. Oh, pardon my yawn. How unprofessional of me, right? Maybe one day if I get paid for this, I'll try and be more professional. Yeah, thumbs down. Don't go play that. It was bad. Next up, Beethoven, the Ultimate Canine Caper. I was actually kind of interested to see how they would do a dog as the main character, and I mean, you can see bright colors. Music was pretty blasé, very repetitive. The gameplay was extremely weak. You walk around, so there's basically your four puppies like they run away or something. They don't even get kidnapped. And then you have to go find your puppies. So there's four worlds. Each world has two levels. It's basically just you trying to dodge all these monsters and attacks. You can bark at things. Some of them you have to bark at a lot before they die. You can get wet on the fountain there, and then you carry water with you, and you can shake the water off, which will kill things, or put fires out if there are fires. And then there's your dog. You get to pick your little puppy up with your mouth, and that ends the level. What I find funny is they couldn't even decide on what the hell to call this game, so they called it Beethoven, the Ultimate Canine Caper, and that's what the box art and the manual said. And when you start the game, it says Beethoven Second, because it's clearly based off the second Beethoven movie. Oh, that's something to tell you. The first level you have to find your dog, and then the second level you have to carry your dog back to his mom, which is an enormous pain in the ass. I finished this game. It's very short. It's 8 levels, left to right. Not amazing. Actually, the last 2 levels were pretty freaking. Actually, the last probably 4 levels are pretty difficult. This is like level 4, so the second world of this, or the second level of the second world. It's a thumbs down. Don't play it though. It's not worth it. It's not very good. Bleh. Next up, Lester the Unlikely. This is a cinematic platformer, actually, kind of like like Out of This World. What's the other game? Flashback. Uh, Semi like Blackthorn. So they rotoscoped, I guess, the person doing these animations for the character, which are pretty good actually. I really liked his animations. I thought they were really funny the way he moves. When he walks up to some enemies for the first time, he's "Ooh, I'm so scared." He'll actually run away, like you don't get a choice. He just runs backwards. The game does get very, very difficult. The colors and the graphics were good. I enjoyed them. The music was fine. Uh, yeah, a lot of people, I don't think people talk about it fondly. I don't think it gets much love, but I enjoyed Lester the Unlikely a lot more than I enjoyed Out of This World, frankly. So, if cinematic platformers are something you enjoy, I think this one's worth going and giving a look. It's got a nice intro to tell you kind of what's going on in the story. It controls well enough. See, there he walks up to the edge and he's like, no. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Go play it. I gave it a thumbs up. Next up was the hit of the 5 games for me. This is Choplifter 3 Rescue Survive. You are a helicopter rescuing hostages. You're a Comanche 2-seat attack helicopter, somehow rescuing 10 hostages at a time. I don't know how that manages. The graphics are really good. I liked the backgrounds, your sprites. were very nice. Those are little civilians I'm about to drop down and rescue. So the controls are very simple. You can aim your helicopter left, forward, or right. Forward is the best way to go, really, unless you're going for speed, because you can shoot straight down. If you go left or right, you shoot at an angle. It makes it real hard to hit enemies. But it controlled really, really well, actually. And you get a bunch of special weapons, but I didn't find myself really using them that much. Now, to be fair, I only got 5, 6 levels into the game. I think it said there's like 30 missions or something. It's kind of crazy. But I really enjoyed Choplifter. Like, it was a fun game, a good experience. I think, if you like I think if you like any kind of vehicular combat game, if you like the Desert Strike games, if you like the helicopter levels from Pilot Wings, which this isn't like those, but I mean, it kind of, it's a helicopter, so it's kind of got that feel. It was a lot of fun. It's very arcadey. Yeah, go give it a shot. Choplifter 3 was a thumbs up. It was the best thumbs up. Lester was good. This was better. So, definite game. Last and very much least is Jim Power, The Lost Dimension in 3D. Now, this game came with a pair of 3D glasses originally that I guess gave the game a depth, but it is the colors and backgrounds are okay, and the parallax scrolling of the background, like as it rotates, is a little weird, but I was okay with this until I got to the second level. The real problem with this game is it is contra hard, man. One hit is dead. You get 3. I got 4 lives, I think, and then once you're out, you continue from the beginning of the level. The levels are pretty long. The enemies kind of come out of nowhere. Like the screen is so small and your sprite is so big that you don't see much. Like right there, man. Like by the time I walked over, that dog was at me almost. And so you die a lot to things like that. And I know this was from an era of get good, muscle memory, die a million times and learn the game. That's not fun anymore. It wasn't really fun then. It was just what we had. This game, the music was okay. The controls were okay. Some of the jumps were a bit nonsense. There's some blind jumps in here that I did not care for. You had to kind of be at the very edge of some platforms to make it to the next platform, which I didn't like. It was not good. It's a hard thumbs down. I would play Beethoven's Canine Caper before I'd play this again, frankly, and that should tell you a lot. Didn't like it. Don't play it. Bleh. But that's it for the last set of 5 games. The next set of 5 games, we got some real interesting ones coming up. Zool in the Nth Dimension looks kind of interesting. We have Lethal Enforcers 1. We're going to play me and Louie are going to play that. So definitely look up for the next coming 5 games. And we'll be excited for all that stuff. Thank you guys for watching, sticking with us here on the YouTube recaps. We appreciate you. Have a good one.